Well, sure as heck isn't that. But luckily, I'm here today to tell you the perfect angle to shoot it from. So as Max asked me, I'm here to tell you the perfect angle to shoot a three-point shot from. I was able to do this by first finding 4 angles to shoot from. The first was a 30-degree angle. The second was a 45-degree angle. Oops. The third was a 60-degree angle. And the fourth, a 75-degree angle. I then shot 20 shots from each angle to figure out where I was the most accurate. The first angle, the 30% angle, I hit 7 out of 20 shots, otherwise 35%. The next angle, the 45-degree angle, I decreased slightly and only hit 6 out of 20, or 30%. The third angle, the 60-degree angle, which is approximately my normal shooting angle, I hit 13 out of 20, or 65%. And then I increased again to a 75% angle, and my percentage drastically decreased to 30%, or 6 out of 20. I then plotted the data on the graph, and as you can see there was a slight dip from 30 to 45-degree angles. It then drastically increased to 60%, and then fell again at the 75% angle. I then ran a linear regression from the 30 to 45-degree angle because they're about accurate. There was a slight dip of about 0.33, a negative 0.33 degrees from the 30 to 45-degree angle. Because the rest were not in a horizontal line, I had to run a quadratic regression, and then I took the derivative of the quadratic regression and found that y prime equals negative 0.3x plus 18.67. With this equation, I will be able to find the perfect degree at which to shoot the three-point shot. I then used optimization and set the derivative equal to 0. And then I solved for x, and I found that 62.23 degrees is the ideal angle at which to shoot the three-point shot. I then plugged in separate points before 62.23 degrees and after 62.23 degrees, and found that if you plug in before or after 62.23 degrees, you will lose accuracy. As you can see, I plugged in 45 and received 5.17. The ideal angle would be equal to 0. And each time I get closer to 62.23 degrees, it gets closer to 0. And then as I go above 62.23 degrees, it then gets further away from 0.
The first shot was 30 degrees. The second shot was 45 degrees. The third shot, or Michael Bird's signature shot, was 60 degrees, but using quadratic regression, Michael found that the best shot is 62.23 degrees. The fourth and final shot is 75 degrees. When Michael found that he changed his shooting angle to 75 degrees, his shooting percentage decreased.
I hope with my calculations, you all be able to shoot three-pointers as well as me one day. Yeah, right? Oh!